In the dark cold of space, the universe seems quiet, but a noise in the distance lingers. The spaceship of King Cold slowly cruises through the darkness. The king watches over the vast dominion. He has now passed over to his son, Frieza. Then, in his throne room, he hears footsteps creaking near until the door quickly opens. We see the hand of none other than the Emperor himself, that of Lord Frieza. "Father, you called for me. It sounded rather urgent." "Ah, yes, Frieza. There is a pressing matter for us to discuss. Do you remember the planet Mosha?"
"Oh, how could I forget? Of course I remember. Why do you ask?"
"Well, I think it's finally time for you to take it for yourself. You know as well as I do that they are the closest thing to a threat to your power. As you are now in control of my army, nothing can stand against you."
"Yes, I understand. It has been a long time coming for sure, and I would just love to take that planet finally."
"Good. They are formidable, but we can't have people thinking you're just putting it off, can we, son? You must be fearless, remember?"
"The mighty Frieza will fear nothing. I will take Mosha for myself and crush anyone who stands against me. Do you understand?"
"Oh, of course. I wouldn't expect anything less from my son. Now, what you must do is choose from the Frieza Force who is best suited for this job. Don't just take anyone. You won't need them all, and sometimes it's better to have a small number of good soldiers than a large crowd of useless fools."
"Oh, I have a few in mind for something like this. In fact, I'm not worried how this will go. I highly doubt it will take any longer than a day to take this planet, and I will have fun doing this in a way I personally take pleasure in."
"Oh, I know you will. Nothing will defeat the mighty Frieza."
"Nothing indeed, father."
At that moment, Frieza takes his leave. Thinking about the army he will take with him, the soldiers he will choose. Drifting down the corridor of the ship, we see Frieza deep in thought. But just then, something stops him in his tracks. "His brother, Cooler!" "I can guess why you were summoned, brother. A waste of time if you ask me. Mosha is too big a job for a brat like you. So arrogant, so careless. You don't have the experience needed to take Mosha, or even control an army like father expects."
"Now don't get jealous, brother. If father thought you were capable of this job, he would have asked you instead of me. He clearly sees something in me that isn't present in you."
"I am more than capable, Frieza. If anything, I look forward to seeing how you screw this up. Who knows, the Frieza Force may become the Cooler Force after this, and I would gladly take that crown."
"Well, keep imagining that. It is the closest you will come. I, for one, have more important things on my mind than bickering with you. For I have an army to build. Nothing will stand in my way of taking over this planet."
"Attention everyone. All soldiers are to report to the assembly room immediately. I repeat, all soldiers are to report to the assembly room immediately."
All over the ship, people are eating, drinking, but instantly stop, as they know an alert like this is not to be ignored. Walking in single file, they all march to the assembly room, lining up and taking their place as they eagerly await the presence of their galactic emperor, Frieza. Until finally, he arrives. There is a cold chill in the air, a mix of awe, respect, and fear.
No one moves an inch as Lord Frieza takes his place. Greetings, Frieza Force. Warriors from all across the galaxy are gathered here, all subordinate to me. Follow my every command and you will succeed. Fail me and you shall perish. So I bring a new mission for you today. I see amongst you only the most capable for this job, who I will personally choose myself. This is a mission I will need teams, so you will need to follow orders without question and in quick earnest. I see many of you here wanting to prove yourself to me, so this is your best opportunity to do so. And if all goes well, you may even be commended and promoted for your hard work. Now to the mission at hand. Look past me into the darkness. You will see a small brown planet. This is the planet Mosha. It is a small world, not highly developed, but enough that it's still worth taking. But this will not be an easy mission. On this planet, we have two problems. The first problem is this planet has an army that is the only one in the universe that might actually rival ours, so we will destroy them. The second problem is that they have a weapon capable of great power. We will seize it for ourselves. Is that understood? This is not a mission we can afford to fail, so anyone I deem as screwing up, I will personally deal with. Now let us commence!
The Frieza ship blasts towards the planet as the Galactic Lord is ready to make his move. Meanwhile, earlier that night, we go to the planet Mosha, the city of Calvatia, where everyone in this small bar is having a good time. Drinks are being enjoyed, friends are catching up, and even in this rowdy atmosphere, there is a level of peace. And now we go to our heroes, ordering at the bar.
You sure you don't want one more, Shimichi? Though I'm not sure if your friend can handle anything else.
No, I don't think that's a good idea. He has probably had too many. Maybe we should just call it a night. Shimeji is the hero who fought off invaders a few years ago. And the drunk guy next to him is Inoki, his best friend and leader of the resistance.
Come on, big bro. I want to get out of here.
The youngest is Inoki's little sister, Porchini.
You know they only let me in here because I'm friends with Shimichi too, right? I don't think I'm old enough to be here. And I'm bored! It's not fun just being around you drunk, you know?
Oh, come on, sis. We're all having fun here, aren't we?
She's right, Inoki, and you know it. Let's get out of here.
Ah, Shimeji, are you taking care of me? Just like old times, huh? Well, you're my best friend, and I promise, next time I get wasted, I'll take care of you.
Yep, sure you will. You say that every time, and I always pretend to believe you.
I don't know why you guys do this. It's every week, exactly the same. You're lucky you have me to take care of you both.
I miss it, you know? Fighting aliens, rebelling against the king. You know, the good old days.
I don't. I enjoy the peace. This is a beautiful place when it's quiet. Sure, there's adventure with fighting the king, but let's face it, he's still in charge, and we're still spending our days like this.
Yeah, true, but I still miss it, though.
I don't miss it. Because I was never there. You'd never take me on an adventure, big bro. And why not?
Ah, Porchini, you're so loud. I swear you're worse at night.
I'm sure our next running with the king will be memorable. Hopefully this time, we change it all, together. And with the people behind us, nothing will stand in our way. Huh. Wow, rude. As Inoki slumbers, night passes.
all is well in the world. Until... Suddenly, Anoki is woken up by Porchini shouting in his face.
Anoki, get up now! It's happening again!
Huh? What is happening again?
Invasion! There's a spaceship in the sky.
There we see, Frieza has arrived on the planet, ready to start war with the planet Mosha. A look of dread crosses Anoki's face as he starts to panic. Not again! Okay, I will take care of this myself. No one will get hurt this time. Anoki goes to rush to the battle scene, but is quickly stopped by Porchini.
No, you don't need to go. Shimiji has already gone to check it out. And we know if Shimiji is there, everything will turn out okay.
Anoki nods, and the two of them decide to sneak up behind some mountains to get a better view of the spaceship. The descent starts as the ship opens up its landing gear. Shimiji quickly races to where the ship is landing to make sure he can determine if this alien force is friend or foe. There is loud rumblings in the town of Calvadia as the buildings begin to break and the townsfolk start to panic. A large crater is formed by the ship's descent, but all the people cleared the path in time to avoid the wreckage, until finally, he's here. There is silence for a moment. Then the ship opens, and soldiers start to march out, all in uniform, but saying nothing. The people of Mosha give a fearful look as these invaders step onto their planet. Finally, their leader exits the ship. Frieza. Greetings, planet Mosha. I am Frieza, Emperor of the Universe, and I come with a request. You have something, a weapon that threatens my position of power, and I cannot have that. I would like for you to hand it over to me, and tell me where your king is. The inhabitants of the planet just stand there, silent in fear, but also not wanting to give away what they might know. Nothing? None of you want to talk to me? How rude. Well, I have my ways of making you talk. Melani, do you want to have some fun?
Oh, I can't wait to get my hands dirty, Lord Frieza.
Then dirty away. Just remember to keep some of them alive, okay?
Oh yes, I'll try.
As Melani walks through the crowd, the city folks stare, none of them moving an inch, as she strolls through the city like she owns it. One man stares in a different way. I'll fight you. No. She is more dangerous than she looks. Trust me.
I like you. The big one. Talk to me. If you don't, I'll kill your dumb friend right now.
What? You threaten us? You will pay for that.
Why don't you come over here? I have questions to ask you, and if you want to save everyone here, you will do as I command. Come on, don't be shy.
Fine. But don't hurt anyone. I will do what you say, Invader.
Invader? That's not very charming. Now, tell me, big guy, where can I find this weapon my lord speaks of?
I don't plan to tell you anything that might help you harm us.
That's all I needed to know, honey.
Melani then blasts the man right through his chest with an energy beam. No hesitation and no mercy. The people standing can't believe what they've seen. And just then, the Frieza Force goes to work. Everything is a target for them. No one is safe from their wrath. Melani leads the assault on the town of Calvadia as carnage, fear, takes hold of the city. Frieza stands by, watching the destruction with a smile on his face. Then, a commander of Frieza's army, Rulard, speaks.
Lord Frieza, there seems to be a strong power level rapidly approaching here. It's a very high power level of over 100,000. This is definitely something that could cause us a problem.
Frieza just stares intently at the damage caused by his army. As Melani is focused on blasting down buildings, she quickly notices something down below. A scared child from the city.
Oh, what is this? I guess I missed one? Time to work on my target practice.
Just then, a foot lands on the ground. Melani looks towards the figure to reveal Shimi has entered the scene. Will Shimi be able to save the city and the planet from the forces of Frieza? Find out next time on Frieza War. Next time on Frieza War, Shimi starts to show his power as the Frieza Force attacks. But not everything is as it seems. Will Shimi defeat the combined forces? Or does Frieza have a trick up his sleeve? Find out next time. Thank you for watching this episode of Frieza War. And if you managed to find the Dragon Ball hidden in the background, make sure to post it in the comments. Until next time, peace.